start M&A? Okay, so I guess it was a natural progression. Like we've been doing kind of small to medium-sized business sales for more than 15 years, coming up 20 years. And along the way, these things have sort of popped in. So M&A, Finn M&A specialises with businesses that sell for generally between 2 million and 50 million. And what we always identified was a lot of the big players, this is too small for them. You know, we call it M&A, they wouldn't even call it M&A, you know. So it's too small for them, but it's too big also for kind of a regular business broker who sells cafes, etc. Because this is more of a B2B transaction, you know, and the valuations are done differently and they're a lot more complex and the way you market to find a buyer is a lot different. So what we found was we knew there was a good space there. It was definitely underserviced. There's no brand in this space. We're the only brand name that's in M&A. All the others are just one-ofs. If there's a couple of, you know, operators that are sort of in this, and there's a lot of individuals, one person, that sort of stuff. So we're the only sort of real, any brand that's got some national branding. But that was really where it came from. We saw the market opportunity, and then there was these deals were starting to come across our desk. And we then realised, hang on, the infrastructure we've got to look after these clients, we need different infrastructure here. And we probably need different people to be able to do it as well. And that was sort of how it came about. We then spent a couple of years researching, putting together the tools we needed, etc., there to be able to then service this marketplace, because it definitely is different. What do I like about it? M&A is probably my favourite division. No, I'm not allowed favourites. No, it's not my favourite. No, I think it's I think the deal sizes, you know, like it's pretty exciting if you've got something on the go for $10, $20 million. You know, and if it comes off, it's a nice reward, but it's just a good challenge, you know, to sort of work on it. Quite complex, you know, you might need to get some other people involved as well. And yeah, I think it's sort of the mountain's higher is probably the best way to describe it. So that's probably what I like about it. And I like the marketing. Like I think with the marketing, you can, it's more sophisticated marketing. You can go to a much smaller target audience. So you've got this particular business here, you'll kind of already know who should buy it, and you just approach those other businesses and say, you know, you're looking at acquiring this sort of thing because it could fit in well with you guys. And then sometimes they do want to, and sometimes they say, oh no, but we're actually interested in selling, you know, so then you've got another client. So that sort of stuff happens too. So it's its own sort of little world. So yeah, I like it. What do you need to be successful? Okay, so I think with our M&A division, to make it work, it's interesting, right? Because you've kind of got to know business. So, you know, financials and all that sort of stuff, and, you know, how it works, operations, all the legal side as well. You've got to know a lot of that. But you've also, well, let's not forget, we're still selling ourselves. You know, you're going to meet with a client, they have to feel very confident in you. They've got to feel confident that you have got the ability to be able to convey their business and manage the transaction professionally to people who are looking at buying that business. So there's a lot of, that comes into it. You know, you kind of sell yourself. So I think you need to have both. You need to be able to know the business side, and you need to be able to sell yourself. I think if you can only sell yourself but you don't know much business side, that's not going to be good. And if you know a lot about, you know, business and finance and everything, but you've really mainly worked in the back end and you've never had to go and sell yourself, that's risky too, because how are you going to get clients? You know, you need to get clients. So maybe in that case, you know, and some of our guys partner up with each other. If they're stronger here or stronger here, they work together on deals. And I think that's not a bad idea. But I think if you're coming into this space and you're way strong on one more than the other, it's risky. So it's better to sort of have that nice mix. I think if you've done a bit of that, you probably get more rewards. Marketing too, you need to know marketing. You need to understand the power of marketing and continually marketing yourself and your services and getting your name out there and all that sort of stuff, because that then leads to more deals coming your way as well. And continually investing in your marketing. You can never sort of stop. You've got to be spending money on your marketing every month. Whatever, Google, whatever it is, anything. You know, you've always got to be spending money and investing time or money into marketing ongoing. So.